We are first settlers of present-day Abakaliki. We never shed blood to get autonomous community. Amuda Efium speaks. The Muda Izem people, a current speaking ethnic group in Ebonyi State, said they were the first Aboriginal settlers of the present-day Abakaliki, as Iza North local government area was the first place they settled before migrating to Efium in Ohuku and Izilu in Ishelu local government. The people made this disclosure in a press briefing by President General and Secretary of Amuda Efium General Assembly, Comrade Michael Ina, and Priest Ude Samuel, respectively, to correct some erroneous impression contained in Exa Ezekona press release, where it was referenced that Amuda Izem people have autonomous community in Eza North local government area. Comrade Ina stressed the need to set the record straight by stating that Amuda, the Izem people, did not fight or shed the blood of innocent Eboyans to get the autonomy in Eza North local government. He urged the Ezas to focus on sorting out their issue with their landlords, Efium natives, and leave Amuda Izem people alone, as Amuda Izem people are peace-loving and wish not to be dragged into the Efium Eza Efium crisis. That Eza North local government area in particular was the first place the Amuda, these people settled in before migrating to other places such as Efium in Ohuku and Ezilo in Ishelu local government areas, respectively. That as far back as 14th century, Amuda Izem people have had organized societies with their first known leader as Izekwibo and his wife Owa Izekwe. Izekwibo is the equivalent of Ezekona of Eza. That the first official traditional ruler of Amuda Izem community in Iza North is His Royal Highness Onwelechi, recognized by the defunct East Central State Military Administrator John Arthur Pera under Unified Local Government Reforms of 1976. That before the above, the Amuda Izem people in Iza North have had other community leaders such as Izem Keke and his contemporaries such as Olong Okolo, Oracle, and Ozomekwe. To further buttress our point that it was the Korean-speaking people of Ebonyi State, Amuda inclusive, that first settled in the present-day Abakaliki. C.A.E. Cook, 1993, in his journal titled Intelligence Report on Intezi and Okpoto Clans, Abakaliki Division of Ogoja Providence, National Archives File number EP 12133, page 25 to 26, 9, and 10. The report states before the advent of the Izas, the sons of Orin, each the head of a clan comprising at that time 3 or more families, lived and farmed without interruption, scattered over a territory some 20 miles wide and 25 meters long. At that time, there was none to dispute with the ownership of a land, which so far they were aware was limitless. With the coming of the Izas and the Izis from the south, however, this pleasant and uncrowded state of things was doomed to disappear forever. The chairman also said that they support the full implementation of the report of the Bishop, Michael Nachi Okoro-led committee, and urged the governor, Chief Francis Ogbonna Nwifuru, to back the implementation committee to set up by himself, as doing otherwise would be counterproductive. He commended the governor for his uncommon courage and commitment towards ensuring the return of permanent peace in Efium Autonomous, and the community also for having done an excellent job. Finally, we support the full implementation of the report of the Bishop Michael Nachi Okoro Committee and urge His Excellency Honorable Francis Ogbonna Nwifuru to back the implementation committee set up by himself, as doing otherwise will be counterproductive. He concluded. Make everybody the farabalẹ̀. This whole talk of a community, this one community, make everybody the farabalẹ̀. We don't want to hear they're dragging anything. Now land and they drag for which community now? Now you make them do what they do, I beg. We don't want to hear any bad news. The bad news we carry much. We put the Okwama community inside problem. They sit inside the problem. We no want them, I beg. It is Oshare Swell, Joe. Settlers are now indigents. How? Why? Igbo people don't suffer for Nigeria, and that is why Fulani should have a grazing reserve anywhere. Okay, and that is why, this is why Fulani should never have a grazing reserve anywhere in Igbo land. Imagine immigrants from either Benue or Cross River claiming to own Easy and the Tsar, the real owners of Abakaliki block. Now, wow. I'm Igbo, but I strongly hate the tribe due to the high level of discrimination against each other. There's something about Ebonyi State. Do you understand? There's something about Ebonyi State that I don't know, but see, they tend not to be among. They know they count them, they join, get some certain things we be see then they, I don't know. They know then they feel certain they seclude them. They should understand. Then they feel like that. Clarkson, educated, illiterate, can you give us different components that constitute Igbo nation? You don't know your language's identity. So tribes, Igbos doesn't even understand their language and not Igbos and can never be, no matter what. My people, earth belongs to God and its fullness. Now, the gospel truth is that God has destined to destroy the world with fire. I bet you'll be busy fighting over who is the first settlers and rupture will take place. Why not give your life to Christ now? Goodness. And I don't start again. And I don't start though. My people, okay. Recall also that those Ori nations migrated from Cross River looking for greener pasture in present-day Abakaliki. We accepted them out of magnanimity because the way the people reason now isn't like that before. Neither Izes came from Amuda nor Amuda came from Iza. During the time of the conquest agenda, where nations tried to eliminate other nations to suffer extinction, Iza the only people who hope for bigger nation. Had only hope for bigger nations. So any nation that is about to suffer extinction, Iza normally absorb them and fight for them with a strongholds. That is the case for Amuda, Ufium, and other places. We normally found Ezas today. Eza in anywhere they are did not grow up there like a tree, but there was a price paid to be there. I don't really know the story behind this, but I know this battle is not going to be a small battle. This thing now way and they use the play. No be small thing for their place, so if it be one kind big deal. I just pray them settle them amicably. We don't I beg no more fighting over land issue. Fighting over land issue. You know they always end well at all. It the end in sorrows and tears. Alright, on this note we have come to the end of the news. We say thank you for tuning in to listen. Until I come your way next time, enjoy the rest of your day.